So good morning, find your seat, my friends. We are coming close to the dark moon, the new moon, and the energy of a solar eclipse. The new moon itself is very, very purifying. It's when the mind gets purified. And the eclipse brings together all of the energies to the Ajna chakra to awaken the mind. We'll take the hands at the heart center and we'll chant some bija or seed mantras of the moon, starting with Om Saum. Exhale out, inhale in. Om Saum. Om Cham. Om Cham. Om Shreem. Om Shreem. Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Om Kleem. Om Kleem. Om Cream. Om Cream. Om Ma. Om Ma. Welcome to your practice, a practice of attuning with the lunar energies and the energies of this eclipse. We start with Chandra Vedana Pranayam, closing off your right nostril, peace sign fingers to your forehead. Slowly inhale through your left nostril. Closing the left nostril, open out through the right, exhale. Then again, close the right nostril, open the left. Slowly inhale through left nostril. Exhaling out through the right. So in this way, all of the inhalations come in through the left. All of the exhalations out through the right. We're not switching from side to side, we're just piercing the left side lunar channel, inhaling left. Exhaling out through the right. One more. Gently release. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. And begin a cat and cow with a reverse breath. Inhaling under. Exhaling out as crown of head and tailbone lifts up. You can begin to exhale out through the mouth. 2 more. Then come to a straight line, crown of head to tailbone. Circle through the shoulders and hips. The moon is the planet, the energy of nectar, of soma, of amrit. And so the moon, of course, has to do with the tides, the water element. So throughout our practice, we are inviting more fluidity. Circle the other direction. Less rigidity. More ojas. More vitality. Come forward onto the hands and knees. Rotate your right finger out. And then see this? Lift armpit up. Draw the right leg up and then circle through the right knee. Through the hip. Other direction. And place the knee down. The right hand goes down. And rotate left fingers out, up onto the fingertips. Armpit is lifted so it's not collapsed. Very buoyant, and then other direction. Straight line, crown of head to tailbone. Reverse the wrist to stretch. And then other direction. The days right before the new moon contain water and fire element. So like liquid molten lava. Tuck the toes, inhale from here, exhale. Lift the tailbone, press your thigh bones up and back in space. Roll the inner thighs in, widen through your scapula. Take a deep breath, claw with the fingers. Melt your heart center down. So we'll start slowly invoking the water element. And then we'll build into some fire in our practice. Ground through your left heel. Inhale, draw the right leg up, bend your right knee. Roll your right hip on top of the left. Circle your right ankle. In both directions, place it down, sweep left leg up, roll left hip on top of right, bend the knees, circle. One direction and then the other, downward facing dog, long deep breath. Walk your feet underneath your hips. Place your feet down as wide as the mat. Functional forward fold. Bend forward. Reach your arms out in front. Lift your tailbone. Walk your feet towards each other, ground into the feet. Inhale up to standing. Exhale. Hands to the heart center. Inhale up, hook the thumbs. Exhale, crescent to the right side. Draw your left elbow back. Inhale up, exhale, arms down. So the energies of the sun and the moon. Exhale, crescent, other side. Relate to the right and left sides of the body. And at the eclipse, and at the new and full moon, those energies come together. So we'll work on powerfully opening the sides of the body. Fingertips together, Haikini Mudra. This is the third eye mudra. All the fingertips together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Draw your left toes, we'll call this left over right. Knee is bent. Krishna Asana, Indulasana. Draw. Left arm up. Rotate right hand around the left wrist. Look up towards the elbow. Deep side waist opening. Place the feet down, ground into the feet, fingertips together, hands to heart center, cross right leg over left, toes press down, firm the lower belly up, sweep, crescent moon, sweep the arms upward, left hand around the right, look up towards the right elbow. Inhale up, exhale, place the hands down, come forward, hands at the heart center, Om Saum. Om Saum, inhale up, back bend, Om Cham. Om Cham, exhale all the way down and forward, Padahastasana, so palms onto the mat if possible, Om Shreem. Om Shreem. Draw your left knee back behind, left knee down onto the mat, fingertips down, heart lifts, Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Now this is a big movement in this Chandra Namaskar. I take my right hand forward, I press into my right foot, draw left leg up, Ardha Chandrasana. Left arm up, Om Clean. Om Clean. Hand down to the mat, walk back, downward facing dog, Om Cream. Om Cream. Knees, chin, and chest down to the mat, Om Ma. Om Ma. Pubic bone down. Press through the hands, lift through the heart. Bhujanasana, cobra pose, Om Saum. Om Saum. Tuck toes, exhale, back, downward facing dog, Om Chaum. Om Chaum. Big movement here. We'll inhale, draw our left leg up. Exhale, draw our left foot through. Left hand down. Press into left foot. Draw right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. Om Shreem. Om Shreem. Draw right leg back behind you, fingertips onto the mat. Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Walk the hands forward, standing forward bend. Hands down onto the mat. Om Clean. Om Clean. Inhale all the way up to standing, Om Cream. Om Cream. Hands to the heart center, Om Ma. Om Ma. Om Saum. Om Saum. Inhale up, Om Cham. Om Cham. Exhale down and forward, palms onto the mat, Om Shreem. Om Shreem. Right leg back behind, fingertips onto the mat, head lifts, Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Left hand out in front, big movement. Press into left foot, press through the back heel, draw right arm up. Om Kleem. Om Kleem. Hand to the mat. Walk back, down dog. Om Kreem. Om Kreem. Knees, chin and chest down to the mat. Om Ma. Om Ma. Pubic bone down, draw elbows back. Bhujanasana. Om Saum. Om Saum. Tuck the toes. Om Cham. Om Cham. Here's the big movement. Inhale, right leg up, deep exhalation. Right foot comes through. Right hand down. Press, open. Om Shreem. Om Shreem. Hands down onto the mat. Hastasana. Draw left leg back behind. Fingertips down. Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Step forward, standing forward then. Om Kleem. Om Kleem. Inhale all the way up to standing. Om Kreem. Om Kreem. Hands to the heart center. Om Ma. Om Ma. Notice how the mind feels in this moment after having taken this Chandra Namaskar with Bija mantra. Might feel very calm, very fluid. Place the joints of the big toes together, heels apart. Inhale up, gaze at your thumbs. Direct focus, exhale down and over, tip of the nose. Inhale up, halfway third eye. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up third eye. Exhale, down dog. Wide through your scapula. Lift through your tailbone. Inhale, draw feet underneath your hips. Lift through the heart. Exhale, release down. Ground down. Inhale up, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Modified Surya Namaskar B. Invoke the heat. Inhale up, thumbs. Exhale down and over, tip of your nose. Inhale up, halfway third eye. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, down dog. Wide through your scapula. Root through your heels. Inhale, draw your right leg up towards the sky. Swivel the right inner thigh in. Exhale, right foot comes through. Press down into your right foot. Breathe into the back of the body. Sweep the arms upwards. Now, stabilize into your front right knee. Rotate your left hand forward. Right hand around the left wrist. Crescent towards your right side. Drawing your left elbow back. And this is the hard one. Come to the center. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Right hand up, left hand around right wrist. Cascade, left side. Inhale up, exhale, hands to mat. Optional vinyasa. Third eye, exhale, down dog. Inhale, draw your left leg up, swivel left inner thigh in, deep exhalation, left foot through. Press into your left foot, swivel right inner thigh in, breathe to the back of the body, sweep the arms upward. Rotate right hand forward, left hand around right wrist, crescent to left side. Inhale up. Left hand forward, right hand around the wrist. Crescent to the open side. Stabilize the knee. Inhale up. Firm through the lower belly. Hands to the mat. Optional vinyasa. Gaze to the third eye. Exhale. Down dog. Draw your feet underneath your hips. Lift through the heart. Exhale, release down. Bend your knees. Squeeze your inner thighs. Root down. Inhale up. Utkasan. Gaze towards your thumbs. Stand up straight. Root. Lift up. Exhale, swan dive down and over. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. The next one is a lizard lunge. 2 variations. Sweep your right leg up. Exhale, draw your right foot through. Left knee down onto the mat. Hands to inside of right foot, and then just pulsing a little bit forward and back. And coming back into the water element. Next one, rotate, this is left hand out from the shoulder. Right hip over right knee, over right foot. Draw the right arm all the way by the ear. If you'd like to, left forearm down, and then long lateral crescent. Make sure you're pressing down through the ball of the right foot. Hands down to the mat. Back to downward facing dog, optional vinyasa. Inhale, sweep left leg up. Exhale, left foot through. Right knee down onto the mat. Hands to the inside of the foot. Pulse forward and back. Right hand rotates out. Then the left arm by the ear. Or if we like to, left forearm down onto the mat. Lift up through the lower belly. Swivel through the heart space. Open side of the waist. Engage through this back right buttock. So we're not just splayed out. There's a sense of upward lift. Hands down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Knees, chin, chest down to the mat. Pause. Pubic bone down. Roll the shoulders back. Take the hands out in front of the shoulders. Lift up. Gaze upward. Variation on Budhaya Namah. Exhale, release down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Place your hands behind your head. Draw the elbows back. Lift the head. Lift the legs. Pull the elbows back. Exhale down. Clasp hands behind the back. Root. Tips of scapula together. Lift head, chest, and legs. Shalavasana. Exhale. Release. Hands underneath shoulders. Down dog. From here, some big fluid waves. Downward facing dog all the way to upward facing dog. And then back or modify. Could be knees down and chest down. And then back to a child's pose. But we'll take 5 supple lunar waves of the body. Inhale, draw feet underneath the hips, expand through the heart. Exhale, down and over, root to the feet. Inhale, up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Surya Namaskar A one time to make the body shine. Inhale up. Gaze to the thumbs. Exhale down and over. Tip of nose. Inhale up halfway. Third eye. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Third eye. Exhale. Down dog. So in some forms of Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhism, Tantric Buddhism and higher vehicle Buddhism, to even gain entry to the beginning of the teachings, you have to do 100,000 prostrations. And a prostration is a lot like, not exactly, inhale, lift heart up, gaze to the third eye, exhale down and over, tip of the nose. Inhale up to standing, thumbs, exhale, hands to heart center. It's an awful lot like a Surya Namaskar, and I promise those of you who have been studying with me for some time, you have probably done 100,000 Surya Namaskar. Bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, inhale. Utkasan, palms together, elbows forward, thumbs to the base of the skull. Chair pose. Arches are lifted, we're sitting down. Lift the arms up, swim the arms back behind, palm up, and if you like to lift up onto the toes. Inhale up, sweep back. 2, towards a heron pose. Root through the heels, inhale up, Utkasan. Gaze to the thumbs, exhale, stand up straight. Take the feet out a little bit wide, not all the way out. Toes are going to face forward, and we'll take a little bhumi pranam, a bowing to the earth. Inhale the arms up, bring the hands to the heart center, rotate your palms out, and then flip the prayer wheel all the way around and bow down to the earth. Let the spine ripple up. Inhale up, palms together, palms face out, spin, down and forward, tailbone up. Lift, palms together, face your palms out, spin the prayer wheel of your heart, cascade, fountain, offer down. The fountain of light from the heart, inhale up, hands to the heart center, palms out, spin, breathe, down and forward. One more. Hands to your heart center. Turn your toes out, sit down in goddess pose, Ukkata Devi Konasana, roll the thighs back. Sit down. Interestingly, in Vedic thought, the moon is male. The sun is male and the moon is male. Slide your hips from side to side. But the moon is feminine nature of masculinity. And sit down, pulse up, crossing the wrists. He has 27, in some cases 28 wives. He's a great playboy. Exhale out through the mouth. But even that's not enough. So he has to go have an affair with Jupiter's wife, Tara. Deepen the breath. Take a seat, roll the thighs back, base of palms together, pinkies together, thumbs together, Padma Mudra. Straighten arms, straighten legs, Tara Asana. This is the wife of Jupiter who, the moon has an affair with. Draw your left toes, we'll call these left toes in, right toes out. Take a step forward. Bend into your right knee. Inhale up, exhale, warrior two. Draw the tips of the rib cage in, firm up through the lower belly, tailbone down. Draw left hand down the back of the left leg, rotate. Right arm up, another crescent moon posture. Inhale up, forearm to the thigh. Draw up or down to the mat, Utthita, Parshva Konasana, extended side angle, but we are going to take a variation here. Long through the side of the waist, draw this left arm by the ear, and could also be here or to a block, and then rotate your pinky finger down and bring the top hand to the opposite back shoulder blade. Lift up through the lower belly and draw back of the head back into elbow crook. Release, crawl the hands down and around, peace sign fingers around the big toes, square off your feet. Hands to the front of the waist, thumbs behind, inhale up. Rotate, right toes in, left toes out. Deep breath, inhale, sit down, Virabhadrasana 2. Lower belly lifted, so we're not splayed out. Rib cage in. Right hand down the back of the right leg, rotate left arm up, crescent moon. Inhale up, forearm to thigh, or hand down onto the mat. Lengthen through the side of the waist. Draw your right arm by your ear. Bend the elbow and bring the hand to the opposite scapula. It's deep opening for the shoulder. Hands to the mat, swivel through the legs, adjust the feet. Peace sign fingers around the big toes, Prasrita Padottanasana. Fingers in front, thumbs behind, inhale up. Rotate right toes out, left toes in, bend into right knee. Inhale up, exhale, warrior two. Clasp your hands behind your back, base of palms together, lift the heart, and then draw the chest down into the inside of this right knee. Stabilize the right knee, lift pinky fingers up towards the base of your skull. Inhale all the way up, warrior two. Straighten through the knee, switch sides. And clasp hands behind your back, root tips of scapula down, heart center to inside of left knee. Pull pinky fingers up towards the base of the skull. Root to rise up, inhale, exhale, warrior two. Straighten through the front knee, draw the toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Stand forward at the front of the mat. Inhale up, exhale down and forward. Tip of nose. Inhale up, halfway, third eye. Exhale, down dog. We'll take some handstand hops. These could be tiny. They could also be walking forward, claw with your fingers. Little hop. Walk back. 5. Claw with fingers. Little hop. Float. Walk back. Claw with fingers. Little float. Now place knees down onto the mat. Walk your arms out long in front. Melt your heart down. Anahat Asan, melting heart pose. Roll up onto your knees. And then we rotate around. Squeeze the inner thighs. Draw your, we'll call this left hand up to your right shoulder blade. Right hand to left shoulder blade. Release. Draw your right hand up, cross to the left shoulder blade, crossing the opposite way. Back of the head back, tailbone lengthening, release, cross your hands, and then backs of hands, thumbs into the heart. Widen through the front of the shoulders, sides of the neck long. Gently release, hands down onto the mat, down dog. Draw your feet underneath your hips, lift through the heart. Exhale, release down, ground through the feet, inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Garuda Asan, the cosmic eagle, the mount of Vishnu. If you like to, a block by the left foot. And then if I take the toes there and then I try to take them off, start to wobble. So ground through your left foot, bend both knees, right leg across, toes could be on the block or wrap behind, then sit down and in. Hug in. These are the two side channels that we've been talking about, twisting around each other. Then draw left elbow across the right, wrap the palms, and sit down. Stand up straight, plant the feet, inhale, arms up, clear the central channel, palms together, down through the midline, rotate fingers down, and as if a furba, a ceremonial knife that pierces into the earth. Om Vajra Fat. Bring the block to the other side if you're using it. Bend both knees, left knee across the right, toes dangle down or wrap behind, squeeze in, sit down. Right arm across the left, back of hands together, wrap the palms, sit down. You can take the thumb to the third eye, because after all, this practice is really a third eye awakening practice. Ground down, place the foot down, inhale up, palms together, rotate, and then press down into the earth. Om Vajra Pat. Release. Inhale up. Thumbs exhale down and forward, tip of nose. Inhale up halfway, third eye, exhale. Make your way to downward facing dog. Okay, Vashisthasana, side plank. Could be on the elbow. We're going to take two variations. So come forward. Place right hand or right elbow underneath shoulder. Firm head of arm going back. Pinky toe edge of right foot. side of the waist long, claw with the fingers. If it works for you, right foot up to the left thigh, or sorry, left foot up to the right thigh, Vashisthasana. Then bend this top elbow and bring the hand back to the right scapula. Hands to the mat, optional vinyasa. Third eye, exhale, down dog. Come forward, high plank. Left hand underneath the shoulder or left elbow firm. Head of arm bone back. Pinky toe edge of left foot long through the side of the waist. Right foot to left thigh if you'd like to. Rotate. Bend the elbow. Hand to opposite shoulder blade. Release, optional vinyasa. Balasana, knees down onto the mat, chest down onto the thighs. Pause here for a couple of moments. From your balasana, come all the way forward onto your belly. Forearms down. Press into the elbows and then slide your right knee up to your right elbow. Ardha Bekasana, half frog pose. Release down, other knee up towards elbow. Lift through the heart. Knee back behind, Bhujanasana, cobra pose, hands in front. Inner thighs in, shoulders back. Only open as much as feels appropriate for your spine. Exhale, bend at the knees. Deep breath, tuck toes, down dog. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana 2, pigeon pose 2, with a thigh stretch if we like to. So inhale, left leg up, hug left inner thigh in, deep exhalation. Left foot through right knee, down. First variation, hands to the front thigh, press down. Lift the lower belly up. Next variation, breathe into the back of the rib cage, sweep arms upward. Next variation, forearm to thigh, press down, bend over the head of the back knee, reach the hand around, draw heel to buttock. This front arm can go up. Or if you like to, both hands to the heel, draw heel to buttock, and then open through the inner groin. Hands to the mat, optional vinyasa, back to downward facing dog. Sweep right leg up, deep exhalation, right foot sweeps through, left knee down onto the mat. Send the tailbone down. First variation, hands to the thighs. Thigh press down. Next variation, both arms up. Next variation, hand to front thigh, bend the back knee, reach the hand to foot, front arm up, or both hands reach back around to foot, Get over the head of the patella. If you're right on the knee, it won't feel good. And then open through the inner groin, open through the heart, and stretch the thigh. Keep this foot flexed, and the knee will be happier. When I try to look at the camera to connect, then I lose my drishti, the eye focus, and then I get wobbly. Inhale for here, makes perfect sense. Exhale, downward facing dog, frog dog, toes to the outer edge of the mat, tailbone lifts. Next, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana 2 with mermaid variation. Sweep left leg up, deep exhalation, left knee through, rotate out from the hip, right toe back behind. We could take this down, blanket or block underneath back left hip. Or if you'd like to go further, lifting up. Establish your seat. Open the heart. Tuck the back toes. See, back toes are tucked, and then inner thigh is down and in. Breath is smooth and sweet. If we'd like to bend this back knee, press the hand onto the heel and press the hand to the thigh. And then do you see how I did that? I lifted up. And then see, my foot was actually getting a little wonky, so I pointed the toes in and back. I'm pressing down to engage the posterior chain. And then I'll sweep this arm up and pull the head of the arm back. I'll take this hand and draw it back, draw the elbow down and in to opposite scapula, back hand to heel, slide elbow to foot, and then make a clasp and open through the heart space. Hands to the mat. Optional vinyasa or back to downward facing dog. Frog dog. Tailbone up, knees bent, toes at outer edge of mat. And walk back sweetly through your breath. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee through. Tuck the back toes. You can come down and forward. Or lifting up onto the fingertips. Begin to open through the heart. My back toes are tucked. I'm really pressing into the back toes as I roll the inner thigh down and in. Then bend through the back knee. I'm lifting up here. I could even place a block here for balance. Pressing down. And then I'll sweep this front arm up and pull head of arm bone back down and in. Hand will go to opposite shoulder blade, and I'll pull it down and into the socket. And then I'll sweep elbow around the foot, work to make a clasp, and then open through side of waist, side channels open. Hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Knees down, chest down, Balasana, child's pose. Come on up onto your knees, tuck your toes, place a block to the inner thighs, scoop the lower belly up and in, hands to the heart center, really squeeze in, and then lift through the heart space. Exhale, keep the block, squeeze in, take this right hand up and over, hand to the lower back, left arm up or hand down to the heel. Remember, we're opening sides of waist. Inhale up, fingertips together, Haikini Mudra. Third eye mudra, fingertips together above crown of head. Squeeze the inner thighs, left hand to lower back. Or left hand down to heel, sweep right arm up. Fingertips together, lower belly in. Fingertips together above crown of head, hands to lower back, or hands slide down to the heels, lift the heart. Hands to the lower back, release down onto the knees. Release the block, down dog. Come all the way down onto your belly. Ekapada Dhanurasana. One-legged bow pose. Bend through your right knee and flex the right foot. Right hand to the ankle or hand to the lower back. Lift left leg, left arm, and then in, thumb up. Release down, other side. Squeeze in, left hand to left foot. Squeeze in, right thumb up, right leg up. Hands down, hands underneath the shoulders. Come back, child's pose. Roll up through the spine, bring the legs around to the front. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Inhale, exhale, down and forward. Roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Take your left leg, we'll call this left leg out long. Bend your right knee into the foot into the left thigh. Janu Shirshasana, and then right hand down. Open left arm up. Left hand down. Swim right arm around. These toes remain up towards the sky throughout. Opening the mandala above the crown of the head. Place this right foot down. Left foot is extended. Bring the left hand up and over, pinky toe edge of left foot. Lift through the heart, shooting star variation. Release down. Rotate left toes up. Right foot into the thigh. Inhale deeply. Exhale forward. Janu Shirshasana. Roll up through the spine. Draw your right leg out long. Bend your left knee. Right hand down, circling around. Opening the upper space. Opening the heart space. Place this left foot down, rotate to pinky toe edge of right foot, right hand behind, press down, shooting star variation. Release, foot alongside the thigh, Janu Shirshasana, head knee posture. Roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time, both legs out long, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, down and forward, Paschimottanasana. Roll up through the spine, come all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, auspicious squeeze. Place your feet down onto the mat, big toes inside of the heels, palms down, scapula in. Lift up, clasp the hands behind your back. Release, roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time, knees into the chest. Draw right knee across left. Left hand across to right knee, and then rotate in this Garuda Asana twist. Release, other knee across, rotate, twist. And release, feet down as wide as the mat, arms to a cactus shape, drop knees down over to the side. Knees up to the center, knees down over to other side. Knees to center, knees to other side. Flex the front foot. Place it on top of the thigh. Gently release, other side. Release, knees in towards the chest. Hug the knees in. Draw the legs up towards the sky, rotate them out from the hips, happy baby pose. Soles of feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. And draw your legs out long onto the mat. Flex and point your feet. Stretch your body long. And then as you're ready, come into your Shavasana. Palms up, legs rotated out. Please give yourself this time to really reap the benefits of the practice. So much of the practice, its benefits we really experience in the Shavasana, in a relaxation, when our mind and our body can integrate the fruits of the practice. Draw in a deeper breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Stretch your body in all directions. Rub the palms of your hands together and the soles of your feet together. Massage your face and your jaw, down the back of your neck. Roll over onto your right side. Make your way up to seated. Place your hands at your heart center. We'll chant the bija seed mantras of the moon. Om Saum. Om Saum. Om Cham. Om Cham. Om Shreem. Om Shreem. Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Om Kleem. Om Kleem. Om Kreem. Om Kreem. Om Ma. Om Ma. May all beings be free from suffering. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Thank you for your presence, your soul beauty, and your practice. And we'll chant Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti to complete our practice with a dedication to peace. Exhale out completely. Inhale deeply to begin. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Much love to you, my friends. Take care. If you'd like to say goodbye, if you'd like